Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this divinely led message, guided message for Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. Okay, so anyway, I was getting my decks like I normally do, and it said loud and clear, baby, the frequency of your actions will catch up to you. The frequency of your actions will catch up to you. The frequency, be that good or bad, will always catch up to you. They will get in alignment with your frequency. They will find you. I don't know why it was so serious, y'all. Also, the Wonder Years came up. So for any of my deep divers that can help me out, why is there a connection to what is taking place with him and the Wonder Years? Like, I don't know if y'all remember that movie. I might be telling my age. Not the movie, the series. But man, like, what in the world? Like, I was like, I don't even know if I'm ready to dive into that rabbit hole because what? All right, so let's just get into this reading. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. And it's so cute because y'all be like, baby, the tea is hot. And I'll be like, you know, sometimes it's not though. Sometimes it's just cold. But anywho, anyway, let's get into it. Again, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Now, I've done some readings on Puff Daddy. I've done some even on the old channel, RIP. And I specifically remember, and I know Sunflower going to tell me, she going to back me up, my background singer, that it was just this very strong energy last year that I think I was doing a reading for Kim Porter, actually. And it was this energy of her saying to her children, your dad is about to be exposed. And it's about to be things that are going to be said that are literally going to make you go, oh my goodness. Like, and she was like, just be cool, just be calm, y'all are protected, because she has a very intense light. And it's so interesting that I'm doing this reading for him and her name is coming up, because it always feels like that one was like, how do I do what I need to do from this realm to get that person, allegedly, to get that person back? Like, it's still useful, you know, power, but it's to bring justice. Okay, thank you, Spirit, to bring balance. Okay, so let's just get into it because everything is doing what it does at this point, and I'm rambling. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging when it comes to Sean Combs. No, keep going. Okay. It's a lot. Okay, this is affecting the heart chakra, but there's still something else getting ready to come out. It's so much coming out, sir. And it's bubbling at the belly and bubbling at the throat, and there's nothing that you can do about it because Spirit is intervening in this energy. Okay, so there's communication, honesty, courage, sharing revelation, surprise news, text, and a phone call. And this energy is acknowledging, it's very excited energy. You are upset. You are yelling, barking, crying out, screaming, pulling hair at the universe, at source, at life, at light, at the collective, at the community, because you're like, no, dead end, stalemate, not now, lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed. But it's introspection. Hindsight is 2020. You cannot continue to blame others for the actions that you have executed. I don't know, like performed. Okay, Spirit. Acted. All right, here we go. And Spirit is acknowledging, like, you lured people in to this emotional abyss, drama, ocean, pool, water sign, could be a water sign, could just be emotional, with a temptation, adder, intimacy, proposal, even love. But it was a very hankering temptation because you knew people weren't going to be able to withstand this. And again, I get it, and to an extent, because Spirit is acknowledging that he was only acting on what was done to him. Done to him. It's like this circle of and this is just the game that they were playing. You do it to me, I do it to them, somebody does it to them, somebody. It's almost like an initiation. Like, seriously, this is weird. Okay, and again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes, but this is just the energy that's coming through when we talk about him, when we bring up his energy. This is it. And see, cats have 9 lives, and so you was doing that brouhaha, brouhaha, brouhaha. But and I get questions all the time when I say brouhaha. I'm speaking in reference to manifesting, doing things, putting intentions out there that are negative, that are not for the best, for the collective. This is to hurt someone, to harm someone. Okay. And and it's a terrible practice. It's just what it feels like. It's a terrible practice. And this is in regards to him, because sometimes I'll say, oh, people are doing the brouhaha, and this is really not that. But in this case, this is negative, and I've said this in every one of my readings. Check it out. But anyway, Spirit is acknowledging like there's a storm coming, and the storm is coming to put him into alignment. It feels like this realm, that's the lesson. Can you get into alignment? Because you're constantly being distracted, and things are constantly being shifted, and your chakras are constantly being shifted. And so this is feels like a game almost. Like, can you stay in alignment despite all of these things that are happening in your energy field? Can you stand the rain? Can you stand it? Storms will, I know, all the days won't be perfect. Those that know. But anyway, strong momentum, sudden change, necessary shake-up, transformation, and hope. I swear, y'all, I'm like this in real life. Like, this is a problem. This is a problem. Okay. Sean Kim's Dolly. Current energy. Blah, blah, blah. So he's going to be speaking out. He hasn't said much yet. It's going to be communication about how this is affecting him, heart chakra, how he's passionate, he loves people, how he would never do this, etc., etc. But there's going to be some, thank you, Spirit, there's going to be some kind of communication. Okay? Do you love the sound of your own voice? Do you believe the world needs to be informed of your nuanced opinion on everything? Could be time you got your own show. The masses need your brand of authority right now. How will you wield your power with a microphone in front of you? Draw another card to see whether this direction will have a positive or a negative impact on the world around you. So I'm just going to pull from the bottom of the deck and to see what the impact is. The impact is stay in your lane. Okay? Stay in your lane. So Spirit says, this is going to have a negative impact, and you probably shouldn't do it, but this is the realm of choice, and people do what they want to do. Do they not? I know, all the days won't be perfect. But can you stand the rain? Okay, mind your own business. Clear as day. It's what it say. It says, thank you, ancestors. Oh, Lord. I have this little thing on when I'm doing readings, and my ancestors is rolling off of the edge, and that's never a good sign. Never a good sign. Okay, cool. So anyway, stay in your lane. And I do see black, which lets me know that, I always say this, that we're always protected, and that who knows what his angel guides and spiritual team, spiritual advisors are doing in the parallel universe, but they do want us to be protected. They do want what's best for us. I've always believed that. And this is in the area of passion, and also in the solar plexus region. Like, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the synchronicities and listen to the signs. Follow the signs. All right, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, the model. What's going on here? The model. Interesting. It's coming. So the model, he is the blueprint. He is the model for what is getting ready to happen. He is the model for others who are viewing this situation. He's a representation of what will happen, what could happen. Okay? Representation, role model, features, figure, philosophy, aesthetics, structure, ethics, fame, beauty, marketing, advertising, fashion, industry, generation, influence, reputation, message, mindset, archetype, self-acceptance. Spirit said there's somebody else is going to come out, and this person is going to have damning evidence, because this person remembered everything, recorded everything, wrote down everything. This is a female. And the problem with this situation at this particular moment is that this person is acknowledging that there was an energy around their age that is going to be damning. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. This is really going to put the nail in the coffin. This person is being encouraged at this moment to do so, and to do so now, vigorously. And hold on. Let me I'm sorry, y'all, I'm tripping, because Spirit just said cover your head, baby. Let me do that. Because I normally try to, well, not normally, I be forgetting sometimes. But right there, it was like, you know what? You saying too much. Cover that head, boo. Cover that head, hey, ma. Okay, got it. Cool. Yep, this, thank you, Spirit. This reading is alleged. All right, so Sean Combs. The Wizard of Awareness. You really trying to tap in. He's really trying to tap in. 3 is significant for him. He's really trying to find somebody to help him. Working with somebody who is very high up. Working with someone who's very high up. But it's not just like in law. This is not just legal. This is also someone who is very high up in the understanding of astrology and understanding of intuition. The understanding of manifestation. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. So, your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt the sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. It's constantly changing, constantly shifting, no matter how you want them to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be. And watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you, because it will. This is what I say, let the universe do what the universe does. It has a reason. And sometimes we're not in tune with the understanding of the reason. You have to detach yourself from the outcome. You have to detach yourself from the outcome. And seriously, when I say take accountability and responsibility, that is really you being mindful and saying, you know what? Let me stop. Let me take accountability and responsibility, detach myself from the outcome emotionally, right? Because that's ego and pride, and allow things to happen as they naturally would, because the frequency of your actions will inevitably catch up with you. Sean Quarter, Puff Daddy. Let's get into it. I like this deck. This is the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. And when things feel a little strong, sometimes I'll be like, let me pull out this deck and let me see. So we got Azaka, La Flambeau, and Yemaya. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The aspect of Azaka, La Flambeau shown in this card is that of a dreamer. In the small fire of his pipe, 2 fingers embrace in love to create new possibilities, solutions as yet unformulated and untried. The fire of this Azaka is sex and its ability to inflame the soul, projecting the species into the future against all odds. There is always hope, even in the most desperate of situations, when women and men can dream. A primary attribute of this card is the grinding down of possibility. Bridges are burned before the land is reached. If you can still dream, you can hope. And if you can still hope, there is a chance. But there, in this card also, there's oppression and cruelty. Interesting how it has to do with some form of sex. Okay. Interesting how someone is trying to have a solution or form a solution that is yet unformulated and untried. When I tell you he's hitting into these heavy hitters, these heavy people that are into astrology, manifestation, and intuition, because he's trying to find a lifeline to survive this, as opposed to taking accountability and responsibility. And again, this reading is alleged. Okay. All right. And so the next card is Yemaya. Okay, Goddess of Earth. Okay, Goddess. All right. So, this card shows Yemaya as a beautiful pregnant Orisha standing in the foaming sea. So there's water, could be a water sign, could be emotional, pregnancy, a baby, and or a manifestation. Okay. She is about to give birth. The primary attributes of this card are fertility and bounty. So again, trying to mastermind, trying to formulate, trying to get a manifestation to happen, to come to fruition. Okay. The primary attributes of this card are fertility and bounty. Honey flows freely from Our Lady Gracious Bounty. Pregnant with idea or child. I say to the ancestors. Thank you. Abundance gain. A bequest of paternal bounty. Yeah, do you understand the connection? Yeah, he is working with the heavy hitters for his manifestations to come to fruition, to be tangible, to happen. And he's spending a lot of somebody else's money to do so. Not my business, not my problem. All right, let me hear you get up off of here. You better stop what you say. You better. Yep. I don't play them games. Sean Carter, moving in love and light. Hey. All right. So Spirit is acknowledging the Four of Wands. And so I'm like, on the surface, he's trying to say, look, I got a happy home. Ain't nobody disturbing my peace. Community, friends, and family. People are coming over. We're celebrating. I'm with my kids. But Spirit is also acknowledging subconsciously that he's being very direct in his thoughts and his actions. He's being very impulsive. He's acknowledging that big changes are ahead. Being very rebellious so that he can be seen as a hero. With the Four of Swords, he is dealing with a mental overload subconsciously. Dealing with solitude and relaxation. Very stressed and introspection. How many times are we going to see that? Hindsight is 20/20. Do you hear them now? Do you understand it now? And in the middle of the deck, this is all because of intimate relationships and needing to have balance, needing to make a choice. Around sex, partnership, and soulmates. How many times are we going to see that word when it comes to him? What is his biggest obstacle? Sean Carter, biggest obstacle. Okay, thank you. Always read biggest obstacle in reverse. Feeling unwelcomed, moving away from home, a lack of support. Interesting that this card was coming out with how he feels now. This is also coming out as his biggest obstacle because he's practicing to deceive. And you can't deceive the collective when the eyes are open, when they are woke. Not my business, not my problem. Ashe, ancestors. Okay, and so another big obstacle is waiting. He doesn't want to wait. He doesn't want to, he's playing it safe. That's an obstacle because he's usually somebody who puts his foot down and gets what he wants. Okay, he don't got to play it safe. No action is also an obstacle with the Two of Wands. A lot of fiery energy is coming up. Like, what are we doing? Why aren't we doing what I said to do? Slamming phones, foaming at the mouth. Not my business, okay? With the Three of Pentacles, again, it's reading is alleged. Another big obstacle is no work ethic, making mistakes, and a lack of growth. And this is with the goals and the lights, camera, action. Now it's an obstacle. Now it's an obstacle turned upside down. Someone hung him out the drive. Always said he is the lower hanging fruit. He is not the person at the top. He is the lowest hanging fruit. And they went after it. Why? Don't ask me why. I don't know. I do know intuitively that when they say your time is up, your time is up. Because they have this unseen seen contract. Hey. Again, there is an energy of a female coming through. Could be a water sign, could be emotional, but she is coming through as a supportive lover, pretty, feminine, shy, daydreaming, and emotional. Well, she's cutting ties with the Ten of Swords. I don't know why, but the first thought that came to mind was Young Miami, but it could be several different people. Please don't quote me on that. Okay, but the Ten of Swords, cutting ties, betrayal, dead end, playing victim, failure. This person's also acknowledging that their wishes came true in regards to entertainment, fame, and rewards around this energy. But this person's also seeking security, paying debts, and improving in their finances. They might be saying a little something too. It's going to be, I'm telling you, there is a female that's going to come through, you guys. It's going to shake, rattle, and roll this whole situation. Not my business, not my problem. He is losing momentum. There is chaos and waiting with the Eight of Wands in the area of business, but also in the area of passion. So what's next for Sean Carter? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said lack of control, delays, and bad luck with the Hierophant in reverse. Subconsciously trying to formulate some new plans, mental clarity. Remember, I keep telling you that he's trying to reach out to someone to help him to manifest and just align the stars to working on his behalf. Not my business, not my problem. He's focusing on victory, communication, and making the right decision. Not my business. Spirit is also acknowledging security, seeking security, wanting to pay debts. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. Wanting to pay off things really, really quickly. Because if his house of cards comes falling down, he's already going to have this issue. He doesn't want to have the debt on this. And the debt is going to affect his children. And I don't know how to explain it. But so he's like, let me push this money where it's supposed to go so that my kids don't feel the brunt and the blows of my choices. Okay. And trying to improve in his finances. Like, who can I do this? What can I sell almost? What can I sell? Where did that come from? Not my business. Okay, so again, this reading is alleged. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.